Hello, welcome back to the channel Up the Reds TV with me, Andy Cambay. So this is the preview for Liverpool's game that kicks off tomorrow. It's 11:30 British summertime kickoff, and that'll be on LFC's TV channel. It'll be 7:30 in Tokyo. The game is against Yokohama F Marinos, which is Montaro Endo's boyhood club. So 76,000 seater. It is sold out. That is the massive pull that Liverpool Football Club have around the world. It's their Far East tour that comes to an end before they head back to Liverpool, and yeah, it's. I think Arnie Slot would say that it's been a successful tour, and so would the hierarchy of Liverpool. Whilst the players and the staff and the officials of Liverpool have been out in the Far East, especially in Japan, where they had a look and trained at the Liverpool International Academy setup that was done there in 2024. So they were there and had a few days before to acclimatise, because it is really, really hot over there at the moment. So they've had a good training sessions. Mac has been back into training. I don't think he'll be involved into tomorrow's game, if I'm honest with you. I think he just needs to be brought back up to speed. Hugo at TK, he's been involved, so hopefully we can see some minutes from him tomorrow. As I say, the game's at 11:30 our time, so if you're lucky enough to be off and watch it, you will be doing. I know most of us will be trying to catch the game at some point tomorrow. Ali's gone back home for personal reasons, which is a bit of a shame, because I would have liked to have seen him get some more minutes. But Mohamedashvili, he's quite capable of stepping in. It's not sure what Ali's thing is, but I'm hoping that everything's okay with that. So we'll just have to wait and see what the team is. I'm hoping that Arne Slot goes a bit stronger than mixing it up in the first half. I'd like to see our new starters starting, if I'm honest with you. Well, Gio Mohamedashvili will be in goals, that's for sure. I can't see Woodman starting that game. Me personally, right back, put Jeremy Frimpong from the start. Left back, Kirkes, put Ibu and Verge in. And this is the interesting one. I think he will go with Gravenberg, Jones, and probably Slobosly. And then up front, I think he'll go Cody. Verts will probably play the false nine, and then Mo on the right hand side. I could be totally wrong. He could mix it up. I've not got one of these pre-season games lines up correct so far. Not that I get many right during the season, but yeah. So I'd like to see a strong first half lineup and get the lads getting some more miles in the legs. Talking about miles, he's miles away now. Luis Diaz, we've sold him. £65.5 million. We've doubled our money on him. He's been with us, 3 years? He's 28, 29 next month, and he's got a good deal at Bayern Munich. he'll sign a 4-year contract with them, and he'll get an increase in his wages. I don't think it'll be much more than what he was on at Liverpool, but he has that security of a 4-year deal, which he was looking for. Liverpool didn't want him to go. Lots of people on X and other platforms said they're sad to see him go. He probably had his best season with us last year. 17 goals, only second behind Mo. But yeah, it's just what it is. He just wanted a fresh challenge. Liverpool wanted to keep him, and they got the right offer, and for all parties involved. So that's not bad at all. So yeah, it is what it is. On other transfer news, there's no news about Darwin Núñez. There has been a tidbit that's come out today that he might end up staying, because there isn't much interest apart from a bit of Saudi interest in him. I'm not so sure he's ready to go over there at the age that he is, but we are asking a lot of money for him to leave Liverpool and apply his trade somewhere else. Harvey Elliott's been mentioned about possible movement with him. I think what's left in the transfer window is not long, and I think there's going to be a bit of moving going on within the squad. We've got 3 left backs. See what happens on that front. There's been a rumour about that the vice captain is Robbo, but it's not been confirmed by the club. If that's the case, he's not moving, is he? So 3-1 doesn't go, 2-1 doesn't go, but we'll have one too many left backs, so one of them has to go. So it could be Simicast that's going there. I said in my last video that we need a centre half, that's for sure. We could talk about Isak, but I'm not going to mention Isak. If you want to go anything about Isak, just go on to either Newcastle podcast or Liverpool's other podcast. They're all talking about him. I think it'll be a long, drawn-out process, this one, personally. And I think it might be one of them last-minute jobbies, because Newcastle do need recruits. And I think that's what they'll try and do before. Look, he is for sale, that's for sure. He's told him he doesn't want to play for the club. He wants pastures new. And the only suitors that are out there are Liverpool Football Club. There's nobody else that can afford him with the PSR restraints, etc. So yeah, just wait and see. Like I say, this could go to the wire. Reason I say that is because we play Newcastle second game of the season. I don't think he'll play against Liverpool if he stays at Newcastle, and if he's signs for Liverpool, I don't think he will play against Newcastle at Newcastle. Just my hunch. That's how I just feel about that about him if we get this one over the line. So look, it's going on back to Yokohama. They are still in their season. I think they're halfway through, maybe 3/4 away through. They're 18th in their league. They're in the relegation zone. I don't know, they've got 20 odd points, so we can't really measure the J1 league really against European leagues, but it'll be a good test for the Reds, no doubt about that. There are some good players that do play in that league, but for Yokohama, they're down in the relegation zone, as I said. Okay, I'll do a post-match at some point tomorrow when I've watched the game, and I'll put a video out of that. And if there's any other news, we'll bring that to you as well. If you like this channel, please subscribe, please share, and let's get this built up over the coming season. Enjoy the rest of the evening. Up the Reds.